Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and today I have a cooking tutorial to share with you. We are going to be making basmati rice. Now there are many varieties of basmati rice. I like the organic variety from Trader Joe's, but it doesn't always give me the best results. I tend to like zebra if I really want some good rice that's going to not be sticky. And if you are a novice rice cooker, then I suggest using the parboiled variety because that's going to give you the best results even if you don't know how to do this very well. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is soak our rice, and this is especially important if you are not using organic rice because rice has a lot of pesticides and toxins and you just want to rinse it and clean it first. So I'm going to rinse it about 2 or 3 times. I'm agitating the water, and you can also let your rice soak for a few minutes before you rinse it out. I'm going to add more water to this and then continue to agitate it a little bit. We are using the Zebra brand today. And once I have rinsed that a couple of times, I'm actually going to add more water to the rice and I'm going to let it soak. Now you can soak your rice from anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. And if you haven't soaked your rice before, then I suggest just soaking it long enough in order to boil your water, or you can soak your rice in the morning and cook it at night. Alright, so I have a large pot of water on and I'm putting it on the highest heat. We want to boil this fast, and you can see that there are several cups of water and we're only using 3 cups of rice. So my rice has soaked for a little while and it's time to drain the rice and to put it on the stove. Now you want to wait till your water is boiling, and here it is nearly boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I'm just going to get all of those kernels into the water. And then you want to cover it, but not completely. It will boil over. So I'm just leaving my lid a little bit askew to let some of that steam out. Now, a few minutes later, it's not quite ready, but about 8 minutes later, you can see that the rice is nearly done. Now, if you're not used to cooking your rice till it's al dente, then it may take a little bit of practice. It's really easy to go from undercooked to overcooked in just a matter of a few minutes. So you want to keep an eye on it until you get good at it. So about 10 to 12 minutes later, we're going to drain the rice. You want to make sure that it is soft but still firm but not hard. You don't want any hard kernels in your rice. Alright, so we're going to put it back on the stove, and optionally you can put the heat back on, but you do not need to do this step. And then you can season it with a variety of things. I have some saffron, I have some olive oil. I also like to add a little bit of grapeseed oil, and then season with a little bit of salt. And then we're just going to let it sit for about 5 minutes just to let the rice rest. And you can see how beautiful that rice is. All of those kernels are separated and nothing is breaking. Now you can get great results boiling your rice this way, but if you haven't done it this way before, check the description box below. I have listed a number of troubleshooting tips in case your rice ends up too soft, too hard, or too broken. Alright, so if you want to catch any of my other cooking tutorials, you can tap on the screen right now, and if you want to see what we're eating on a daily basis, you can find me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.